At the start of Football Manager 2024, you will find Shea Lacey playing for Manchester United's under-18s. He is a player that is 16 years old and is valued at 5.2 to £15.5 million. He is contracted to Manchester United until 2027. He is an attacking midfielder who can play anywhere across the park, either out wide or in the middle of the field. And starting off the game, you can see that he has quite a bit of developing to do, but he is one of those wonder kids that we think can progress quickly. If we break him down a bit more, looking at his physicals, he has good acceleration, agility, natural fitness and pace for his physicals. In the mentals category, he has good aggression, composure, he has good vision and has flair of 18. In the technicals, corners of 11, dribbling of 14, first touch of 12, free kick taking of 13, passing of 12 and technique of 13. Now, as I said, he does start off as a ball of potential. He does come with a few player traits too. So he likes to try long range free kicks. He also cuts inside from the right wing. So let's see how quickly he can develop. We're going to jump forwards 5 years and see what happens to Shea Lacey when we get to 2028. It's now 2028, we have jumped forwards 5 years and Shea Lacey is still part of Manchester United youth setup, has now moved into the under-21s, he's 21 years old, he's valued at 21 to £64 million, his contract now runs until 2032. Looking at him as a player, he has started to develop nicely in the physicals. Acceleration, agility, natural fitness and pace are all 15. In terms of the mentals, aggression, anticipation, composure, off the ball, vision and work rate all stand out, but it's that 18 for flair still that is the top scoring attribute. In the technicals, dribbling of 17, free kick taking of 15, first touch of 14, passing of 14 and technique of 14 too. If we have a little look at his playing career to see what's happened in the years since we left him, so he hasn't played for Manchester United's first team yet, but he has spent some time away from the club on loan in the Championship. Firstly going to Cardiff where he played 15 times and had 3 assists. Then he went to Barnsley where he played 34 times and had 1 assist. Then his most successful loan was to Ipswich where he played in 40 games, scoring 6 goals, having 6 assists and 5 Player of the Match awards. He scored a 7.06 average rating whilst he was there. So was that loan move enough to break him into Manchester United's first team? Let's jump forward 5 more years and see if he can crack the Man United first team. It's now 2033 and we see Shea Lacey has swapped Manchester United for Borussia Dortmund. He's now 26 years old and has gone to Germany to play his club football, valued at 33 to £100 million. If we start to look at some of his attributes, you can see why he is a true wonder kid. Pace of 15, acceleration of 16, agility of 18. In the mentals, flair of 19, composure of 13, off the ball 14, vision of 15. In the technicals, dribbling of 17, first touch of 15, free kick taking 16, passing of 14, technique of 14 and finishing of 12. He has become a brilliant player. If we look at his playing career just to see how it all unfolded, so after those loan spells he spent another one at Sunderland, went back to Manchester United where he actually did break into the first team, playing 12 times, but that was enough for Borussia Dortmund to come in with a £22.5 million bid and he managed to secure himself a move to Germany. And he has been playing regular first team football. In his first season there, he played 29 times and scored 5 goals. And in the second season, played 19 times and scored 2 goals. So he really is flourishing in Germany. The big question is what happens next in his career. Let's jump forwards another 5 years to find out what happens to Shea Lacey in 2038. Jumping forwards to 2038 and we can now see that Shea Lacey is 31 years old and he has swapped Borussia Dortmund for Benfica. He is valued at 9.6 to £29 million and contracted to Benfica to 2039. Looking at his attributes, we can see that he has retained most of his ability that he had as a wonder kid. Looking at his physicals, he has agility of 17 still, acceleration of 15, natural fitness of 15 and his pace of 14. In the fundamentals, he has his flair of 19 still, scores 15 for vision, 15 for off the ball, 13 for anticipation and 13 for composure. In terms of his technicals, 16 dribbling, 16 free kick taking, 15 first touch, 15 passing and 14 technique. If we look at his playing stats to see how he got to Benfica, he moved to Benfica in the 2036-37 season. He went there for £12 million. Initially went to Benfica B, but did break into the first team, playing 18 times, having one player of the match award. And then he played in the 2037-38 season, 15 times, scoring 1 goal. So maybe not getting as much first team football as you would expect out in Portugal, but he still is a player who looks capable when called upon. Let's jump forwards 5 more years to see if Shea Lacey is still playing in 2043. It's now 2043, and as you can see, Shea Lacey has decided to retire. He is now a director of football, but is currently unemployed. If we go to his history and look at his career stats, we can see that after we left him at Benfica, he actually swapped clubs again, going to Leicester, first on loan for £2 million, then on a permanent for £6 million. He helped them back into the Premier League, although did suffer relegation with them in the 41-42 season. So overall, he has had a career that has spanned across numerous clubs, played 356 games, scoring 44 goals, 26 assists, 22 Player of the Match awards and a 7.04 average rating. If we look at some of his milestones in his playing career, in terms of his competitions, if we go back to Barnsley and Ipswich, he got relegated, then promoted, got his first England cap at the age of 22 against Gibraltar, DFB Pokal runners-up, the Taça de Portugal placard winner. He was a Super Taça Candido de Oliveira runner-up. Then at Benfica in 2038, it was an Allianz Cup runner-up, Taça de Portugal placard winner, and a Super Taça Candido de Oliveira runner-up, Taça de Portugal placard runner-up, and a Sky Bet Championship champion with Leicester in his final seasons at 2040. So overall, he has had a remarkable career. He managed to get himself away from Manchester United, got himself some first team football, developed into a real wonder kid. The only question that I have over his career is what would have happened if he would have had a lot of first team football earlier on in his career, had he not had that spell between the ages of 16 and 21 where he was just in the youth teams at Manchester United. Could he progress quicker if you can buy him and put him into first team football straight away? But still, a fantastic wonder kid across his career. Right then, if you're still with me at this point of the video, firstly, a big thank you. Secondly, if you could hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, it really does help the channel to grow. And watching it grow across the past couple of months, it's been absolutely fantastic. It's all down to people that come and interact with the channel to help it grow. Before you go, don't forget to check out the rest of the videos on the channel. There are now FM24 videos that include wonder kids, tactics, let's plays, hints, tips, tutorials. And as the game is released fully, we will be putting more and more content out there. For this one though, I'm going to leave it there. Big thank you for watching. See you on another video very soon.